Hey everyone, welcome aboard. Glad to have you here. Sorry I couldn't be there. Last second at my son's fourth grade classroom, there was a volunteer that could not be there in order to do the activities. They needed a parent, so yes, I'm hanging out with fourth graders today. All right, so yes, crying children, wiping noses, all that kind of stuff. Anyway, really no different than a normal. No, I'm kidding. No. Anyway, so here's what we got going. We're doing a activity here. All right. So what you need to make sure you have in front of you are the chips that are in front of you. You should also have a yellow sheet of paper. Now, we're not going to use the yellow sheet of paper quite yet. We're going to get into that in a moment. You're going to kind of do the chips, and I'll show you kind of what we're looking at answer-wise. So right now, you should have about 20 chips that are in front of you. All right. Let's get started. All right, so the first one that we're looking at here is, let's say you have the problem in front of you of 2x plus, and let's make it 6. So what we want to end up doing here is we're going to use, for these x's, is we're going to use red. So go ahead and put two red chips down. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to use the yellows for the plain old numbers. So that'll be 6 of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So the goal here is, okay, to do this factoring, and that's what this is all about today, factoring. Factoring is putting them into as many groups as you can. So the idea is to take the chips and you've got to make them into equal groups. So right now, because we have two red ones, I'm going to see if I can make equal groups out of it there. So part of this is just kind of playing along with it there. So what I could do is I could put one red one, all right, and I could then go ahead, oops, one red one, all right, and then I could go ahead and put some yellow ones that go along with it. I could put 3 yellows to go with it. So that would leave me another 3 yellows along with a red one that's there. All right. Sorry, man, they don't want to stay, do they? Let's see if we get this going on here. There we go. So the idea is equal groups. So I've got 2 groups, all right, with 1 red in each of them and 3 yellows. So when we write out our answer that was there, it all comes back to the groups. So groups there. So that's kind of our phrase that we're going to end up using there. So how many groups could we end up making? Well, we made a total of 2 groups. And then what was in each group? Well, we had 1 red, and remember reds were your X's, and then we had 3 yellows. So plus 3. There's your factoring. So I was able to make 2 groups, so there's where the 2 came from. And then what was in each group? Well, I had 1 of the reds, and then I had 3 of the numbers there. In other words, 3 of the yellow chips. All right, let's try another one here. Let's pretend that we've got the problem, and we'll kind of clear the board here when it comes down to it. There we go. All right, let's use something like, man, they don't want to go away. All right, so let's use something like 4x plus, and then let's use 10. So the idea here is for the red chips, all right, we're going to take out 1, 2, 3, 4 red chips. Yellow chips, I'm going to need 10 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So the goal here is, again, is to make as many groups as I can, but everyone needs to have the exact same amount. So the idea is if I try to use all 4 red chips, all right, so if I try to use 1, 2, 3, 4 red chips, and then I take my yellows and I'm like, okay, you get one, you get one, you get one, you get one. There's 4 of them. All right. Well, what that's going to end up doing now is it's going to leave me with 6 chips left over. So you get another one, you get another one, you get another one, you get another one, but now I got 2 left over. And that doesn't make equal groups. So I can't do groups of 4. All right, so I'm going to get that. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye. I can't. You might try groups of 3. Well, right away, you're going to see with your red ones, groups of three, so one, two, three, oops, I still have a red one off to the side. Well, that's not going to work. All right, so let's try again. So let's try groups of two. So I'll get two red ones, all right, in a group. All right, so that means two red ones in this group. And then I'm going to take the yellow chips. All right, so if I get the yellow and I say, okay, you get one, 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 you get one. All right, I've used six of them. There's still four left. Okay, you can see where this is going. You get one, you get one. Now there's two left. You get one, you. Hey, yes, I used them all. I used up all 10 yellow chips. I used up all four red ones. So answer-wise, we're ready for our answer here. All right, how many groups did you make? Well, I made two groups. And then how many were in each group? Well, there were two reds, so that's my X's, so it's a 2X. And then how many yellows were in each group? Well, there were five of them there. So there we go. So this is what we refer to as factoring. All right. So let's do this here. Let's get yourself over to your sheet now. All right. Go ahead, look at your yellow sheets. Let's try that first one that's there. All right. So while I'm erasing, all right, get your chips out there. You should get four red ones that are out there. All right. And then you should get eight of your just kind of, yellow ones there. Oops, let me erase this out of the way as well. Oh, that didn't work. There we go. All right. So the problem there is 4x plus 8. So we're on your yellow sheet. There's your first one. So I got four red ones, and this time I'm going to get 8 yellows. One, oops. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So again, equal groups. So let's try right away. Let's try to make four groups. All right. So if I use four groups, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. And then I'm going to go to my yellows. All right. You get one, you get one, you get one, you get one. And that leaves me with, four left. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. We got it. We got it. We used up all of them, and we've got equal groups. Again, groups, 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 groups. So how many groups did I make? Well, we made 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got four groups. How many reds were in each group? Well, it was just one of the reds, so 1x. But as we saw from yesterday, we don't actually put the 1 there. We just put down the 1x. And then how many yellows were? Well, 2. So plus 2. There we go. We did it. That's your answer to the very first problem. 4 times in parentheses x plus 2. All right. Let's go to the next one that you got. All right. Let me try to get rid of this. Wow, it's kind of like a cleanup there, man. Won't. Yeah. All right, whatever. All right, so let's try the next one. So this one's good because it's a little bit different. We've got 10x plus 4y. So we got x's and y's. So the main thing is, okay, I'm going to make my reds again. I'm just going to make them my x's, so 10 of them. All right, 10 of them there. So 1 of them, 2 of them, 3 of them, 4 of them, 5 of them, 6 of them, 7 of them, 8 of them, 9 of them, 10 of them. And then my y's I'll say is my yellows. Even though that's been like my plain old numbers, we can use them for y's. I need 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, you're looking for equal groups. You're trying to put them into equal groups, and you're trying to get the most amount of groups that you can. Take a moment, kind of slide them around a little bit, see what you can do. All right, don't worry, I'm gonna still be here. All right. You notice we always play this at a lot of sporting events now. Anyway, okay, so let's see what you've done here. Did you find two? Oops, I've got another. Did you find two groups of reds? All right. So you should have 2 in each of them there, and then with my oh, wait a second. No, I got that backwards. Let me get that out here. My reds, all right, were the 10 of them there. So you should have found that you had 5 of them. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5 in a group. All right. And then with your yellow ones, it would have given you 2 yellows with each of them there. Okay, and that's the only way we could have made equal groups with everyone. So the idea is how many groups did we make? All right, how many groups? We made 2 groups. How many reds were in each group? Well, we had 5, so it's 5x. How many yellows did we have? We had 2, so plus 2y. And we've got it there. All right, that's what we're after. So let's do one more. And if right now you're like, my gosh, Mr. Savage, are you kidding me? We need to do another one. Okay, if you feel like you can start running with it, go and run with it. But I'm going to do one more with you here. and then we will set you free. So the problem we've got here is we've got 2x plus 8y. So again, you're trying to get the most amount of groups that you can, which is why we just don't put in one big group and say like, yay, we're done, one group. No, we're going to try to get more than one in each group there. So again, take your chips there. All right. You should have 2 red ones for the yellow ones. You should have 8 of them out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And again, visually, if you can start to see it right away, you're like, oh my gosh, yeah, 1 red, 1 red. Go to my yellows. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. There we go. We've got it. So when we look at our answer there, how many groups did you have? Well, we had 2 groups. How many reds were in each group? Well, just 1, so that's why it's the 1x. And how many yellows were in it? 4 of them, so that's why we'll say 4y. And you are done with it. All right. So what we want you to do is use the visuals, all right, to complete the rest of this sheet. When you're done, you can get your hand up in the air. The sub there in class does have an answer sheet, and either the sub will come around, check you guys individually, maybe throw some of them up on the board, whatever they seem to kind of work out for you. Okay, that's it. That's what we've got. There is no homework for you guys. Yes, the board is not lying to you. You are done with it there. And again, we'll get into this more on Monday. So this continues. So it's not like, my gosh, I don't know what I'm doing. No. We'll take care of you there. All right. That's it. You can turn this off, complete your worksheet, get your hand up in the air when you are done. And again, like it says up there, once you get it checked, you can go to GMS Learn or you can make use of cubes. Just make sure you get everything cleaned up. All right. Enjoy, ladies and gentlemen.